good, YouTube? So right now I'm at the warehouse and today I'm gonna be hitting up a push session. I'm gonna be beta testing the new DVST8 Crimson. This is gonna be Inspired Nutra's new pre-workout. It is available for pre-order right now and I'm gonna let you guys know how this goes. So basically this is a more affordable formula of a pre-workout, but that doesn't mean that we're taking any shortcuts with it. It's still gonna give you a sick pump, insane energy, focus, but no crash, no jitters. So yeah, here we go, guys. That's it for my push workout today. DVST8 Crimson, mental focus is insane, pump is fantastic. I took it on an empty stomach, so I'm feeling everything right now. How it compares to White Cut, ooh, that's a rough one. As far as mental focus goes, I feel like the Crimson's better. Possibly the pump actually feels pretty damn good right now too. So, man, would I recommend it? Hell yeah, I'd recommend it. Anyway, I'm gonna get a post-workout breakfast right now, and then after that, take Luna to the park. About to go to the dog park with the babe, Luna, and Q. Luna has a thing of sticking her head out of my sunroof. So I'm at the dog park, Arbor Dog Park in Los Alamitos, and Luna's almost in heat, so all the male dogs are like chasing after her right now, and I gotta keep watching her and make sure none of them get in. Tonight's pre-workout and something I've really been enjoying is core. 1 pill of core mixed with half a scoop of Texas sweet tea White Cut and 1 serving of CR3 creatine. Just got to 24-hour fitness, now we're about to get some warm-ups in and get the ball rolling. Back at it again with the commentary. Now I know I show you guys my squat videos a lot, however I realized that I never really showed you guys my full warm-up. So for squats, I actually do spend a lot of time warming up, especially because I've had an injury in the past before. The injury was actually sciatica, and it was just really bad, and it was caused due to some inflexibility, lack of warming up, and so I'm just showing you guys how I warm up. Now whenever I come into the gym and start my squats or deadlifts or lower body sessions in general, I always start with foam rolling. Foam rolling helps me loosen up the muscles, helps me get them warm. So I foam roll my lower back, my upper back, my traps, then I go down to my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, my hips, and following that I would actually do plenty of dynamic stretching. I actually don't do as much dynamic stretching as you guys might believe. I literally only do leg swings, and I start with front and back leg swings for about 10 to 12 reps on each leg, and after that I go side to side, same thing, 10 to 12 reps on each leg as well. It's just enough so that my legs get warm and my hips get loose, and this way I get a better range of motion for my squats and my lower body sessions. So after foam rolling and some dynamic stretches, my legs are now warm enough to do a little bit of static stretching, and the static stretches I do are just simply to improve ankle mobility and some hip flexibility. All I really do is I pin my ankles and heels down, and extend my knees to the side of my ankles so that this opens up my hip more, as well as stretches out my ankles. After this, guys, you guys will now see me putting on my knee sleeves. And one advice for putting on SBD knee sleeves is wear compression pants. They help the sleeves slide right up. And how I wear them is I just have the bottom of my compression pants slide up against my heels, and this hooks the compression pants so that whenever I pull up the sleeves, it doesn't pull up the pants with it. If you guys have ever seen anyone put these SBD knee sleeves on, you guys know that it's a struggle. SBD is actually just the name of the brand, and it stands for squat, bench, and deadlift. Surprisingly, it actually took me quite a while to figure that out. This right here is the little last stretch that I do before I start my squats, and I just hold my body up against the bar to stabilize myself, lean back so that I'm in the same exact position as I would be if I were to squat. And you guys can't really tell, but what I'm doing here is I'm putting my elbows on the inside of my knees to push it out. That way I can stretch my hips just a little bit more. Same thing, working on the ankle and hip mobility so that I get a better range of motion with my squats. Now for squats, I always start warming up with just the bar. If you guys are absolute beginners, you guys can start with even just body weight, but I generally just like using the bar for about 10 reps, kind of getting some motion going. Now after the barbell, I usually work my way up slowly, starting with about a plate, 2 plates, then 3 plates, just depending on how I feel. And with the warm-ups, I really just feel it out. I don't spend too much energy warming up because keep in mind, it is just a warm-up, so you don't want to tax yourself out on this. It should be literally enough so that your body is warm and you guys are able to slowly load and load more weight. Eventually you guys will figure it out, but if you guys are just starting, I would say start light, warm up with about 7 to 10 reps, just get the body moving, get the blood flowing. This was actually a pretty crappy squat night just because it was very, very late. I had spent the day going out, working, and just overly exhausting myself. And even though I did eat a lot to try to fuel up for it, it wasn't enough because my body and mind was just absolutely exhausted. So all I did for this day was 365 for a single, 370 for 2 singles, and I had actually squatted just 2 days before this, and I hit 390 pounds for a much smoother single than the 370 was on this day. You guys can see right here, the speed was exactly the same, but a 20-pound difference. That shows that I need more rest, better recovery, and the conditions just weren't right. So for this set right here, I actually asked Jillian how many reps I should do. Or no, I asked her to pick a number between 1 through 10. And of course, she picked a higher number, so she picked 8. And I had to rep this weight out for about 8 reps. And I gotta say, it felt like freaking cardio because I haven't hit 315 for anything over 5 reps in the longest time. But I'm pretty happy that I succeeded, especially under the conditions that I was in. And so you guys will see on the next clip, Jillian asked me the same question, and not giving her the time of day, instead of saying 8 reps, I actually told her to do 10 reps. Now this was pretty fun for me to watch, considering that she was just as tired as I was, and this is actually Jillian's first time ever hitting 135 pounds for a total of 10 reps. Normally, I keep her rep ranges low, and we usually work for heavier triples or quadruples. And so today we tried to see if she could rep this out, and she did. And she actually did this after hitting 175 for 2 singles. So I was super impressed. This is a rep PR for her, and as always, I'm extremely proud. We've been squatting together for the past couple weeks, twice a week, every week, and it's slowly bringing up both our strengths. The consistency has been really helping me regain my strength, especially since I fell off track for a while. And that wraps this up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.